Hey guys, so I have always had lucidity, if that's a word, or lucid dreams. I'm not talking about that song. I don't know who sings that song, but it's basically the same as being awake when you're asleep and everything is like crystal clear. Um, I don't know if it's hereditary or whatever, but um, like the first three, they weren't dreams. The first three memories I have are night terrors. Poison Ivy, Freddy Krueger, and this shadow thing, shadow demon thing. Those are literally the first three memories I have when I fell asleep. And I remember them as clear as when they happen. Um, and I also have elephant memory too. So I remember things that people that raised me that are in their 60s, 70s now um, don't remember. And they're like, how the hell do you remember that? Look, I don't, I just do. Now, I'm not sitting here saying I have like a savant level recall of like every single thing, but I remember a great deal. And if I try to remember, I probably can remember. Um, and then ironically, my short-term memory is horrific. But anyway, so I was watching a video. There might have been why, but I was watching videos about. I watch wrestling videos all the time. I'm a diehard wrestling fan, and I've always loved Stephanie and Triple H, and um, Triple H is just one of the best wrestlers. And he was with China, and she's a brunette or black hair. No, brunette. I'll say brunette. And then he got with Stephanie, and Stephanie's brunette. And not to sound like lusting or nothing, because I'm not, but um, someone that looks like Stephanie would be like my type of woman too to marry or whatever. So the point is that because of when Triple H was, I mean, I followed every wrestler that I'm 35, so any wrestler that would have been around from the beginning of their career, as soon as I was able to know who they were, I've been following. So I've always loved Triple H from day one. Pause. And same with Stephanie. Pause. And and they're just great entertainers. And Stephanie's a good wrestler too. Um, but wrestling isn't about wrestling per se. It's about the entertainment part. Because I mean, if Bret Hart and Owen Hart go out and wrestle and have a great match, and all it is wrestling, but there's no like entertainment part. There's no interaction. There's no, you know, that's boring. You might as well just go to a high school or college thing like what Brock Lesnar did. That's what you see what I mean? So that's why the entertainment part's important. So when people say Stephanie is a terrible wrestler, she's not a wrestler. She's an entertainer that happens to wrestle. And if your dad was Vince McMahon, you'd be wrestling too. Now Shane is a wrestler more than entertainer, but he's an entertainer because of how he wrestles. The man can do the Van Daminator or Van Terminator. Hold on. The Van Terminator is the jumping from one turnbuckle to the other, and the Van Daminator is the Enziguri or the roundhouse Enziguri front kick with the. He throws a chair in her hand and then he kicks it, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But, so anyway, I was watching some videos of Triple H making fun of Stephanie during the Attitude Era, calling her all types of stuff out her name, and that was like maybe a week and a half ago. And then in between, I've been watching her stuff. Well, I woke up and I was like, why was WrestleMania on? Like like it's past summer. It's past like March or April. And I'm sitting here thinking, and then I was like, wait a minute, because that's what it was. Stephanie came out, and yes, I was asleep. But Stephanie came out with the WCW title, the big gold belt, the WWF title, the Intercontinental title, and I think the European title. And she had them. She had two on this side like that, and two on this arm like that. And she was walking out, and she was like, "Yeah, he's look how great my man is." But here's the thing, y'all. I don't think this has ever happened, and correct me if I'm wrong. They do it sometimes, but not to the point to where it's like, okay, you know, it's going too far. But Stephanie and Triple H were walking down past the Titantron down the ramp, and they turned at each other, and they kissed once. He was on the right, she was on the left, and he was like kind of like angled, and she was kind of like this way. And he kissed her once, or they kissed once. It was like a boom. There's another one, boom, boom, and then I think a fourth one's like boom, and then they went. Then that's when I woke up, and I'm like, I don't know why WrestleMania came to my mind, but, and then I'm like, wait a minute, why were they kissing like that during a live match? So. That's pretty damn funny. Okay, I'm being summoned. You want daddy? Okay. Okay, pretty girl. Okay, mommy. That's real pretty girl. Yeah, that's real pretty girl. Huh? I love her. I love her. That's daddy baby. You love daddy, Harley? You my girl? You my girl, aren't you? Yeah. Say, Daddy, quit talking about Stephanie, man. Talk about Harley Quinn. Shit. But if you're a wrestling fan, I think you'd find that pretty funny. So, yeah. That's it.